Hi everybody. I'm gonna have to move you away a little bit. I am doing a bigger canvas. Well, it's actually wood panel and I believe it's 18 by 18. So I'm gonna scoot y'all back a little bit because it's harder to see. So, well, it's gonna have to suffice. I want to start by showing you, and oh my God, I'm so excited about it. And I just think the colors are freaking amazing. This is from video 636. And I love it so much. Oh my gosh, I had a painting I named Chaos a while ago that sold, and this reminds me of it. I can't get over how cool the colors are. They're just super cool. And it makes me happy to look at, the colors do. So I'm really excited about this one. And this is a 10 by 10 inch canvas. And I don't know if I will resin it or varnish it, or I may just let whoever ends up buying it, give them the option of which they'd like. So let me move that aside. And then this one, I don't have the number, but it is from this week or last week. Anne's tried a tree pour, and it turned out nice, but right smack dab in the middle, there was a thingy in it, and I thought maybe I can remove it because even if it dried in there, it wouldn't be a passable painting. So I figured it's ruined either way, but I may as well try to save it. But I'm gonna have to sand that out and repaint it. But I do like how it turned out. So I am excited to try this technique again. And I think the colors are really cool. So I'm excited to try that again. Or maybe I could just glue on like a big yellow flower in the middle. I could just glue something in the middle. So I'm going to do a mallet smash. And I'm going to show you what I'm kind of wanting to emulate a little bit. This is one of my early paintings, so I don't think I have a video for it. But if I'm remembering correctly, I layered the paint because it looks like purple, then a red, that must have been neon orange. And over here, I don't know if it's green and yellow or if it's blue and yellow, which made the green. But anyway, I remember doing them all next to each other. And then I used my finger and did what I used to call, if you've been watching me for at least a year, flingies, my flingies. And this painting is turning orange. You can see it all over, and especially on the sides, turning orange. I used polyacrylic Minwax, and I did, I think 3 thin coats of it, and it turned it orange. So I have been, and lots of people love that product, but I have been pretty gun shy about using it again. So anywho, let's get started. And I've got some questions for you guys that I'm going to talk about as I pour my white. So those of you that just fast forward through this pouring part because it's boring. I know it's boring when I'm just pouring white. Just hang in there and see if you can help me out with my not issues. I just have some questions. And right now I'm walking around trying to find, oh my God, it was sitting right next to me. My water bottle. everywhere I go, I carry a water bottle. It's ridiculous. Like everywhere. If I don't have a water bottle in reach, I start to panic. Maybe I died of thirst in a previous life or something. So the first thing is tomorrow. Today is July 31st for me. And tomorrow I plan on finally going over to my folks to pour their kitchen table. I'm not sure exactly how big it is, but it is, oh, there's a big globber. My dad has glued the leaf in and screwed it in from the bottom so that it can't separate at all, and then he puttied the seams and sanded the whole table down, and has primed it with, I think he ended up using Kills to prime it. So he did that work for me already. And I keep telling him, I'm like, because they repainted their kitchen and knocked down a wall, and I was like, if it sucks, you know, I'm really sorry, but he's like, if it sucks, we'll just buy a new table, you know, because it's not, I mean, the biggest expense will be the paint I already have, so that's not an expense. And I am using, oh my gosh, I even looked it up right before I turned this on. Stone Coat countertop resin, I believe is what the brand is. I have had the Acrylic Pouring Facebook page has been a wealth of information for me in searching what is the best countertop resin, because it needs to be very durable. It needs to be, you know, heat resistant. I mean, nobody puts, you know, a hot pan straight on their table. And if you do, you probably shouldn't. But you do want heat resistant. You know, you want to be able to put your coffee mug down and stuff. And so it looks like this stuff is for like 450 degrees. And it looks really durable, because there was about 3 or 4 options of brands that I was looking at. And after hearing other people's experiences, that one is at the top of my list. And as I said, I want to say it's, gosh, Stone something. On the website, the product's kind of gray looking. And I know that company also just came out with an art resin for the first time. That is, they say, you know, I guess I trust the brand art resin for their safety. And I don't know enough about that because I don't wear a respirator when I do my resin. With the art resin, I feel I don't need to. Obviously, if you guys, if you feel more comfortable wearing one, then, you know, more power to you. So I'm kind of, you know, gun shy about that just because I don't know enough. So I think I'm gonna email and talk with the company. Yeah, because I know like the other resins, they're you know, dangerous. You should wear respirators and stuff. And I will probably risk it when I do their table, but I figure a half hour out of my life of being with the resin, I should be okay. So don't judge. It's my it's what I'm going to do. And so right now I'm torching the air bubbles out. And if you're wondering what paints I'm using, check out my paint mixing playlist. Go to my homepage, just click on my little face and go to playlists, and you will see that. And if you read the description of this video, you will see my Amazon list that shows you this washing machine pan and other products I use. And there is also my PayPal link if you would like to help support my channel. Even just $1 helps, everything helps. And also my Etsy page. So let me move this, moving my open white container under the table so I don't spill on it or smash it. So I'm going to do the Liquitex Prism Violet. And then I'm turning around to see my other colors that I had there. But I think I'm going to do Artist Loft Deep Magenta with Iridescent. And I did orange. Yeah, I'm going to do, I guess I'll do Cadmium Orange Grumbacher brand. And then Grumbacher Lemon Yellow and Artist Loft Metallic Blue. I think I'll do those. So the other thing I wanted to ask you guys, sorry I had to get a drink, is are any of you I'm always thinking of different careers, different this, because I am a para and I love having my summers off, but financially it would probably be best if I worked year-round. And so my niece is a dental assistant and loves it. So I would just start with, there's like a 10-week class, and then you go on to get other certifications and whatnot. So are any of you either dental assistants or dentists or hygienists that work with them? Do you like the job? Do you find it rewarding? Do you know, just so if anybody has any experience working in a dental office, give me a shout. I really love the idea of wearing scrubs to work. That like kind of makes me super happy. At school we do get to wear, the paras do get to wear jeans because we do a lot of, I work with special needs, so we do a lot of daily living tasks. So they let us, we need clothes that are easily washable and we can get on the floor in and stuff. So I would just love to hear input if anybody has any. I will thank you for that. So I keep looking back at my canvas and I'm guessing that I started that one more in the middle. So I think that was an eyelash. I am shedding. Well, we may as well toss another color. I'll toss in Liquitex Bright Aqua Green. So honestly, since I started at this high, I'm not really sure what the result will be, if it's going to be too uneven, but I should probably clean my hands. There's somebody on the Acrylic Pouring Basic Facebook page that will do pours on her hand and take pictures. And it's so cool to look at. So cool. All right, I'm moving my chair. I'm going to stand for this one. Oh my gosh, what is this in here? I told you this is a bad batch of a bad gallon of paint, but it's almost gone, so. So that was not at all what I anticipated. I can't believe how I must have had a lot more white because the colors are turned very pastel and they were a lot brighter to begin with. I do have to say, I love this combination of the orange and the aqua green. I always think that's a really cool combo. Yeah, so this paint, there's a lot of paint on here, which I'm going to have to deal with somehow. This might end up being one that I end up tilting, smash and tilt, because of the large amount of paint that is on this canvas. I want some darker colors. I don't want it this light. Okay, some really pretty webbing, but this is not good right now. This does not look attractive. So I'm gonna start tilting and we're gonna see where that takes me. First, I'm going to tilt to that corner because I want paint to remain up there, so it's kind of got to go off that edge. As I always say, it's got to catch. All right, it has caught. And this is a wood, cradled wood from Blick, I believe. Or it could be, I also on my Amazon list, I have panels, cradled wood on there. American Easel brand, I believe, which are really nice quality. I like them. I did just place an order for, I think like 8 new wooden panels from Blick, so I'm excited. Okay, I am not, I don't think I like this. I'm kind of stumped. And that's me fidgeting my foot on the floor, if you're hearing that. I may just keep tilting, and it could end up like the one I showed at the beginning that I said I just loved, like Chaos. Because I can't leave it like this. So, but I would really like darker colors. I'm gonna put some Prussian blue in here. I don't want to attack it with black. I don't think black would be good. So let's see about the Prussian blue. And there's no silicone again in here. I guess I should have stated that. All my wooden pieces I resin, so it's really nice to not put silicone in them because then I don't have to wash them. But I've been coating so many of my paintings in resin because it's amazing that I'm going to get some more resin soon. I love that stuff. So maybe I should, I got to place an order for the table anyway, so maybe I will try that brand. I won't be able to resin the table for a few weeks anyways as it dries. Metallic orange from Artist Loft. So this is kind of different for me, adding paint as I go. It's kind of a new one. I don't like this area. There we go. Ugh, my stomach is growling. I'm hungry. I'm gonna make red lentil dal tonight for dinner. I've never made it before, so I'm kind of excited. And then tonight after dinner, I've got, because I'm going to Israel in October, so we're having our first like get to know you meeting with the other women that will be on my trip. So that will be cool. We're doing an art project. I don't know what we're doing, but they just said dress casually. I don't think I should come wearing the pink clothes I normally wear though. Guessing that's a little too casual. Oh boy, this one is not easy. I'm going to add some Liquitex Basic Red Deep Hue. And then, because this is getting really stretched out, so I'm going to see what happens if I do this. We shall continue tilting. That really looks like the one I showed at the beginning now, the colors. It's really not moving much. I do like a challenge because sometimes I'll do one and it's just so easy. So I do like to be challenged, but you know, it's still, I'm like, gosh, I'm not sure where to take this. I do like all the colors. It's not moving. Oh, and I'm stepping on paint. So when I re-smashed the white over here, it gave, I like that little area. Which has me thinking. Ah, here's a dark color. Artist Loft Metallic Cobalt Blue. Just gonna use. Does the air bubble so I can see what I'm looking at. And I'm not sure I like what I just did or not. In fact, I'm pretty sure I don't like that one. Maybe this will finally. Did that to add more paint to get it flowing better. I may end up just scraping this and starting from scratch. So far, I don't think I'm liking it. But we will see. It's already kind of starting to look better. Same thing I did on the other side. Get the paint moving. getting somewhere. So I'm tilting it back to see if I can get any of this to go more into alignment. Oh, this is paint. Yeah, that is. Looks like a little fine hair, but it's just a little fine line of red, I believe. Those are the flingies, by the way. I'm thinking. There is something drawing me to this painting. Maybe the chaos is representation of my brain right now and looking at, you know, possibly doing school or going back to school or whatnot. End of summer. So maybe it's a representation of what my brain looks like right now. I always get kind of stressed at the end of the summer. For me going back to work and kids going to school. So I always kind of get some fall anxiety. It's August, but you know, school year fall. I'm gonna let it dry. Because there's just something about it. Something about it. So I'm gonna give one last torcheroo. But there's something. Be the one part I don't like, though. I shouldn't have taken my gloves off. But yeah, it does look a lot like, I'll show you the other one again. A lot of similarities. Except this one goes real light. So I'm gonna keep it for now. If I decide I don't care for it, the nice thing is that it is on wood. So I can put gesso on it and sand it down. It'll be like brand new painting board. So thank you so much for watching, and I will catch y'all later. Bye.